This is lesson 581, a spelling dictation lesson. And in this lesson, I'm going to dictate 4-syllable words. Before I begin the dictation, take a moment and review the information on this page. And if at any point you wish to return to this page to reference the information contained here, then please do so. These are the consonant teams we've learned thus far in the program. This page contains the vowel group 4 and vowel group 6 teams that have been presented thus far in the program. So again, take a moment and review the information contained on this page. Finally, these are the vowel group 5 teams that we have learned thus far in the program. And again, take a moment and review the information on this page as well. And of course, at any time you can return to any one of these screens to review the information on a as-need-to-know basis. We begin dictation now with row 1. There are a total of 10 rows of words. The first word, explanation, explanation. I think you owe me an explanation. For spelling, pronounce the word ex-play-nay-shon. And this word, as all the words in this exercise, will consist of 4 syllables. X, 2 sounds, x. Play, 3 sounds, p, l, a. Nay, 2 sounds, n, a. Shon, 3 sounds, sh, n. X, play, nay, shon. Now mark the word, and by marking the word, you want to identify all vowel and consonant teams by underlining them. If a letter represents its second sound or a letter team, double underline that letter or letter team. If you have a silent E in the word, underline the silent E. Next, identify vowel sounds by placing a dot under each of the vowel sounds. Then, if you have more than one vowel sound in the word, you have to apply syllable division using one of the 3 syllable rules we've been introduced to in this program. Finally, associate a vowel group number with each vowel sound in the word. Once you've completed that process, advance the video to check your work. X, play, nay, shon. Aluminum, aluminum. Aluminum is found in many commercial products. A-lu-mi-num. First syllable A. Lu, 2 sounds, ul, u. Mi, 2 sounds, m, I. Num, 3 sounds, n, m. A, lu, mi, num. Mark the word, and once you've completed doing so, advance the video. A, lu, mi, num. U is double underlined because it's representing its second long sound U. Economic, economic. He is an economic professor at the university. Economic. First syllable, 1 sound, E. Co, 2 sounds, k, o. Na, 2 sounds, n, a. Mick, 3 sounds, m, I, k. E, ko, na, mick. Mark the word and then advance the video. E, ko, na, mick. Now we underline the 2 in the 3rd syllable under the O because O in this syllable is representing the short sound. Vowel group 2 indicates it should represent the long sound. So when a vowel is short and vowel group 2 indicates it should be long, you underline the 2 to indicate an exception is occurring. Row 2. Appropriate, appropriate. His action was appropriate under the circumstances. Now for spelling, pronounce it ap, pro, pri, ate. First syllable is ap, 2 sounds, a, p. Second syllable, pro, 3 sounds. P, r, o. Pri, 3 sounds. P, r, I. 8, 2 sounds. A, t. Ap, pro, pri, 8. Take a moment and mark this word, and then advance the video. Ap, pro, pri, 8. Appropriate. Now this word is a little unusual because depending upon the way you pronounce the word changes the meaning of it. If you say appropriate, then the sentence, his action was appropriate, means that he did something that was acceptable. But there's another meaning to the word, which means to take away, as in they will appropriate funds. And so if you pronounce the word appropriate, which is actually the way it's marked on this screen, then it means to take away. So again, if you pronounce the word appropriate, it means something that's acceptable. If you pronounce the word appropriate, it means to take away. The next word is intersection. I came to the intersection of the traffic stop. Intersection. First syllable in, 2 sounds. I, n. Ter, 2 sounds. T, Sec, 3 sounds. S, e, k. Shan, 3 sounds. Sh, a, n. Intersection. Mark the word. Intersection. Remember that CI, SI, and TI all are consonant teams when they begin a syllable after the first syllable in a word. That's not the case if they are at the beginning of the first syllable in the word. But after the first syllable, if a syllable begins with SI, TI, or CI, then they will normally form a team. Those are consonant teams representing the sound sh. Also remember, SI can represent a second sound zh. Astronomers. Astronomers. The astronomers went to the observatory to view the stars. As-tra-no-mers. First syllable as, 2 sounds. A, s. Tra, 3 sounds. T, r, a. No, 2 sounds. N, o. Mers, 3 sounds. M, z. As, tra, no, mers. Mark the word. As, tra, no, mers. Astronomers. Row 3. Peninsula. Peninsula. The state of Florida is a vast peninsula jutting out into the ocean. Pe-nin-su-law. First syllable pe, 2 sounds. P, e. Nin, 3 sounds. N, I, n. Su, 2 sounds. S, u. Law, 2 sounds. Ol, aw. Pe-nin-su-law. Mark this word. Pe-nin-su-law. Peninsula. Secretary. Secretary. Who will volunteer to be secretary of our group? Sec-re-ta-re. First syllable sec, 3 sounds. S, e, k. Re, 2 sounds. R, e. Ta, 2 sounds. T, a. Re, 2 sounds. R, e. Sec-re-ta-re. Mark this word. Sec-re-ta-re. Secretary. Additional resources are required. Add, di, shan, all. Add, two sounds, a, d. Di, two sounds, d, I. Shan, three sounds, sh, a, n. All, two sounds, a, ol. Add, di, shan, all. Mark the word. Add, di, shan, all. Notice we have an exception to syllable rule 1 in the last two syllables of the word. We divide the word after the N and before the A because the N must stay with a TIO in order to pronounce the word correctly. And so we underline the 1 to indicate that the exception is occurring. And when A is followed by L at the end of the word, it will most of the time represent its extra sound aw. And we put the 8 under A because it's representing its extra sound. Row 4. Comparison. Comparison. Sometimes comparison is difficult between two different objects. Com, pa, ri, san. Com, three sounds, k, a, m. Pa, two sounds, p, a. Ri, two sounds, r, I. San, three sounds, s, a, n. Com, pa, ri, san. Mark the word. Com, pa, ri, san. Comparison. Fortunately. Fortunately, we were able to get help immediately. For, tu, nate, lee. For, two sounds, f, or. Tu, two sounds, t, u. Nate, three sounds, n, a, t. Lee, two sounds, ol, e. For, tu, nate, lee. Mark the word. For, tu, nate, lee. Authority. Authority. On whose authority do you come? Authority. First syllable, one sound, aw. Thor, two sounds, th, or. I, one sound. T, two sounds, t, e. Aw, Thor, I, T. Mark the word. Aw, Thor, I, T. Row 5. Illustration. Illustration. The article had an interesting illustration embedded in the story. Ill, lus, tre, shan. Ill, two sounds, I, ul. Lus, three sounds, ul, s. Tre, three sounds, t, r, a. Shan, three sounds, sh, a, n. Ill, lus, tre, shan. Mark the word. Ill, lus, tre, shan. Now, if you notice in the middle syllable, TRA, TR is a blend, but we don't mark it. We don't put half circles under it. And the reason we do not is the only time we mark a blend in a word is when it's in danger of being divided into separate syllables. But in this word, it's not, because between the U and the A, we have three consonants, and syllable rule 2 says you divide between the first and second consonant. So there's no need to mark the TR in this word. Colonial. Colonial. The architecture of that house is best described as colonial. Co, lo, ni, all. Co, two sounds, k, o. Lo, two sounds, ul, o. Ni, two sounds, n, I. All, two sounds, all, ul. Colonial, mark the word. Colonial, colonial. Punctuation, punctuation. His punctuation skills need a little work. Punctuation. Punk has four sounds. P, k. Tu, two sounds. T, u. A, one sound. Shan, three sounds. Sh, n. Punctuation. Mark the word. Punctuation. NC is a blend we need to protect in this word, so we put half circles under the N and the C to keep them together in the first syllable. Notice the N has a double line under it because it's representing its second sound, When N is followed by the sounds G or K, then N will represent its second sound. Row 6, remarkable, remarkable. That is an extraordinarily remarkable story. Remarkable. First syllable re, two sounds, r, e. Mar, two sounds, r. K, two sounds, k, a. Bull, two sounds, b, ul. Remarkable. Mark the word. Remarkable. Remarkable. Divisible. Divisible. Divisible means to be able to be divided. Divisible. First syllable di, two sounds, d, I. Vi, two sounds, v, I. Z, two sounds, z, I. Bull, two sounds, b, ul. Divisible. Mark the word. Divisible. Notice the word ends in LE with a consonant in front of the LE. When you have LE at the end of the word preceded immediately by a consonant, then that consonant plus LE split off and form their own syllable. The LE represents the sound ul. It is a vowel team in this word. January. January. January is the coldest month of the year in the northern hemisphere. January. First syllable ja, two sounds, j, a. New, two sounds, n, u. A, one sound. Re, two sounds, r, e. January. Mark the word. January. January. Row 7. Every day. Every day. I try and get up and exercise every day. Every day. First syllable one sound. Ver, two sounds. V, E, one sound. Day, two sounds. D, a. Every day. Mark the word. Every day. Every day. Majority. Majority. In a democracy, the majority rules. Majority. First syllable ma, two sounds. A. Jor, two sounds. J, or. I, one sound. T, two sounds. T, e. Majority. Mark the word. Majority. Automatic. Automatic. The door will close in an automatic time sequence. Automatic. First syllable, one sound. Aw. Toe, two sounds. T, O. Ma, 2 sounds, ah. Tick, 3 sounds, t, I, k. Automatic. Mark the word. Automatic. Row 8. Contributed. Contributed. All the players on the team contributed to the victory. Contributed. Con, 3 sounds, k, a, n. Tri, 3 sounds, t, r, I. Bu, 2 sounds, b, u. Ted, 3 sounds, t, e, d. Contributed. Mark the word. Contributed. Contributed. Now, ed is representing past tense here, and remember the rule is when a multiple syllable word ends in d or t followed by ed, then the t or d plus the ed break off and represent a separate syllable. Now, within that separate syllable, e is representing the short e sound. So we put the 1, indicating vowel group 1, directly under the e, but the ed team together represents past tense. Helicopter. Helicopter. The news helicopter hovered above the city. Helicopter. He, 2 sounds, h, e. Li, 2 sounds, ol, I. Cop, 3 sounds, k, a, p. Ter, 2 sounds, t, Helicopter. Mark the word. Helicopter. Helicopter. Parenthesis. Parenthesis. Parenthesis refers to a punctuation mark. Parenthesis. Pa, 2 sounds, p, a. Ren, 3 sounds, r, e, n. The, 2 sounds, th, e. Sis, 3 sounds, s, I, s. Parenthesis. Mark the word. Parenthesis. Parenthesis. Row 9. Variations. Variations. There are many variations on the main theme. Variations. Va, 2 sounds, v, a. Ri, 2 sounds, r, I. A, 1 sound. Shans, 4 sounds, sh, a, n, z. Variations. Mark the word. Variations. Variations. February. February. February is the shortest month of the year. Feb-u-ary. Feb, 3 sounds. F, e, b. U, 1 sound. A, 1 sound. Re, 2 sounds. R, e. Feb-u-ary. Mark the word. Feb-u-ary. February. Notice under the R we have a wave sign. The wave sign indicates a letter is silent, and the R is silent in pronouncing this word. Mechanical. Mechanical. I am not a very mechanical person in terms of being able to fix things. Me-ca-ni-call. Me, 2 sounds, e. Ka, 2 sounds, k, a. Ni, 2 sounds, n, I. Call, 3 sounds, k, a, ol. Me-ca-ni-call. Mark the word. Me-ca-ni-call. Mechanical. Row 10. Expedition. Expedition. The expedition to reach the top of the mountain began. Expedition. expedition. X, two sounds, x. Pe, two sounds, p, e. Di, two sounds, d, I. Shan, three sounds, sh, a, n. Expedition. Mark the word. Expedition. Expedition. Economy. Economy. The economy seems to be doing well. E-ka-no-me. First syllable, one sound, E. Ka, two sounds, k, a. No, two sounds, n, o. Me, two sounds, e. E-ka-no-me. Mark the word. E-ka-no-me. Economy. And our final word is perimeter. Perimeter. We put a fence up on the perimeter of our property. Perimeter. First syllable, pe, two sounds, p, e. Ri, two sounds, r, I. Me, two sounds, e. Ter, two sounds, t, Perimeter. Mark the word. Perimeter. Perimeter. And this completes the dictation of words from lesson 581.